Pulled the teal truck out of the showroom to get everything ready on it for this year. We're gonna fix a rear end cover leak on it, but other than that, teal truck's all good. And it's the first time the teal truck has met the ZR 1500, so got both of these beasts out on this awesome day out here in Kansas City. It's like 80 degrees today. It's perfect. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to let you know whenever I post a new video. All right, guys, got some ZR 1500 mods we're doing. We finally got all of our stuff from RZ Lights, and he had to wait a little bit on it, but when it comes in, it's super nice stuff. Very high quality. We're super happy with it. He actually sells a reproduction third brake light, so it looks like a factory third brake light lens, but it's his own, which no one else makes these except him. So it comes with that and a new gasket, which is nice because the old ones are always crusty. And then Steve's got our fog light kit that he sells, and it's actually super impressive.
You can open the lights too.
So we got the switch. It looks like a factory switch, factory GM fog lamp switch. He's got all the harness, which is nicely done.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, Steve's impressed over here. When Steve's impressed, that means it's good, yeah.
Let's see what the lights look like.
And then he also sends the fog lights. Basically, the only thing that doesn't send with the normal kit is the valence, which we have the fog light valence already.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
So it's got the brackets and everything, Steve.
Is it glass?
Man, it sure feels
Looks like glass.
Feels like glass.
Super nice.
It is nice.
Depot.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. Weather pack connectors.
We're impressed.
I like it.
All right, so this stuff came from RZ Lights. I just happened to follow him on Instagram and saw he had a bunch of nice stuff. So we will be ordering more stuff from RZ Lights for sure. We'll know now it takes, about a month. Yeah. About a month or so to show up. So as long as we know the timeline of the stuff, nice, we'll get more. Yeah. That's super badass. It almost
has like that OG fade to it.
It does.
It doesn't look new.
No.
It just looks nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. It has some fogs. And we got the valance to go with it?
Yes.
Couple of them. Yeah,
that's the one. The one with the holes.
In it?
Yep, that's it. We got this from LMC Truck. LMC Truck sells these plastic valences pretty cheap. They're like $40.
Solid one.
We have a new one for the teal truck because the teal truck one's broke.
That low life.
The low life, And obviously we got the tailgate and stuff back on. Steve's been working on the tail lights. He thinks he's got that whole situation figured out. And then I think we have some transmission parts that came into the dealership today, Steve. So yeah, we'll go pick those up while you're working on this other stuff.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can maybe
drive this thing.
Drive it today. Who knows? We'll see.
It's got a good little drive around tune in it.
It does.
We'll figure it out.
It does. Getting the fog light lower valence on right now. Everything lines up perfectly. Basically uses the mounting holes right there. That's how it's gonna basically sit. So it puts it perfectly in that valence there. Look good.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, Steve. Good kit.
It'll probably look offset because it's got a point straight ahead.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not. It doesn't contour with the curve. It actually sits straight, so that way you're looking at it straight on. Yeah, look good. All right, guys. Working on the ZR 1500 truck right now. We are still trying to figure out this transmission debacle. Basically, we have a 2020 plus 10L90E, and we're on a 2017 through 2019 TCM. Doesn't work. The only differences we found is the valve body, the internal harness, and the 2020 and up uses a manual valve, which it's something in the valve body that controls the shifting. We think that the 2020 and up has electronic shift. The 2017 through 2019s have a manual style shift, which isn't controlled electronically. So I'll show you all what we're trying to do here. If it doesn't work, we're in the same spot we are right now, but we're gonna try it, and we'll see what happens. So here's what we got going on. Okay, guys, we have the 2020 and newer 10-speed that is in the ZR 1500 right now. Basically, the only differences are this harness right here, which we've already replaced. This has the 2017 through 19 harness in there. Everything plugs in just fine. The biggest difference that we see here is this arm comes down and goes into that manual valve inside the valve body. Well, we have recently found out by trying to find the other style manual valve that the 17 through 19s didn't even actually have the manual valve at all. It's basically just this rod here that connects, and this sensor right here tells the car what gear it's in, basically, because it's controlled just by an old school shift lever on the outside of the transmission. Nothing is electronic besides the sensor showing where the gear is. So the only difference is we're gonna cut this straight off. So basically it'll be just like a 17 through 19. It looks like the same part number and everything except for this little arm. So we're gonna cut it.
There's the difference.
And make it look like that, because this actually hits the valve body when we bolt it.
This is just rounded off right here.
Yeah, so the only difference is that is rounded off. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it. And we're gonna go ahead and put the 17 through 19 valve body in because we got the harness. It is a valve body out of Nemo, so it's already been programmed and everything. So theoretically, it should just go in. We should start the truck up, and we should have gears. Yeah. Theoretically.
No, it should work, yeah.
Should work. So as far as I know, we're probably gonna be the first to ever try this. So you are witnessing history in the making right here.
I just like cutting new stuff, you know?
Yeah.
That's the funnest part.
And if it doesn't work, you can buy this part here from the dealer. It is available. Yep. So if it doesn't work, then we'll just buy a new one and put it in, and it'll be back to a 2020 plus transmission like brand new. We're just basically at a point where we have a paperweight, which is a 20 plus 10-speed transmission that does us no good. Yeah. So we're gonna see if it works. All right, well,
I think it's gonna work.
We'll get to cutting.
And the one reason we're cutting it is we'll show them on the valve body.
Yeah. We think we figured it out, Harry.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Science prevails.
You can see where the valve is a lot smaller.
Oh, it's, yeah.
The opening.
Yeah.
And that rod hits in here. So
Yep.
we got to cut it off so it will not hit the valve body.
So this is the new valve body here, 2020 plus. This is the one with the electronic controlled shift in it. Yeah. This is the old style valve body, which has a hole in there, but nothing goes in it. They're empty. That's why we couldn't find the part, Steve.
Yeah.
So here we are scouring the internet, scouring parts, diagrams, and everything, looking for a part that doesn't even exist.
Doesn't even exist.
So I was right. It is a ghost part because it's just not even there. Yeah. All right. So we're going to get to cutting. We're going to put the valve body in, put some fluid in the trans, and hopefully have a running ZR 1500 here in a couple hours.
We need gears, then we can test the paddles.
Yes, yes. We got the valve body in. We did cut that arm up there, as you can see. So this theoretically should work. This is just like a 2017 through 19 with all the same parts as a 2017 through 19. So let's gonna get this pan on, get some fluid in there, and then we'll fire the truck up and see what happens. We'll know right away if it works or not. Worst case scenario, Steven, we have a 2019 used 10L90E coming.
Yep.
So it's en route.
Trans swap.
It's en route. So we're just trying not to have to do that. Oh, Steve. All right, we got fluid in it.
We can lower it down, hook the linkage back up.
It's almost that time.
Yeah.
I think instead of just hooking up the linkage, I think you just start it up and just manually.
We'll need someone on the brakes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That way we can put it back in the
Yeah,
car.
we'll just put the linkage back on then. I guess.
It should be good. I'm gonna spray it that way when it's running. We don't have leaks.
If everything's good, we get it tuned on Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Make some power on the dyno. See how much power it makes. Alright guys, happy to report the transmission stuff did fix our issue. So we put a older valve body, older harness and everything, so it's good. Right now we're just checking a few things and we'll go out for a drive. Alright guys, here is the truck. We are running, we have all gears now. The transmission is working. Just listen to this thing. This sounds incredible. So Steve's underneath the truck right now. We're checking chip linkage and checking for any leaks that we got. I'm just making sure everything's going good with the tune. But everything works. We got the radio all working, all the lights. Even got the new fog lights on, working like they should. I'll turn them off there. So fog lights are working. We got the dash. We're getting the cluster set. Basically, all we got left is we need to get the RPM tack working in the thing. It's just some programming in there, but we got the speedometer working. All the gauges, all the other gauges are working, of course. Even knows when we're in park and drive, reverse, and all that stuff on the cluster as well. Really cool cluster. That is the Dakota Digital Dash is who makes this, Dakota gauges. And we got to get the glove box all tidied up. But other than that, I think the ZR1500 is about ready to see some pavement outside. We got a nice 70-degree day and gonna get fired up. Hey guys, we got the ZR1500 backed out of the shop. It's seeing daylight for the first time in months. And daylight for the first time as a ZR1500. Check it out. it sounds better than the ZL 1500. I agree. It's got a little bit more cam to it.
That cam exhaust.
Well, I mean, it's got the LT5. It needs to be a little bit better.
Handball fast. With the lights.
It's got the fog lights. Oh yeah, they all work.
You know the deal.
It's off a little bit, Tim. Yeah.
From there to here?
Yeah.
You can take
Yeah.
See something, Justin?
Flip that switch.
You just flip the switch.
That's oh, the other one?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get it out.
You just pull on it.
Why doesn't it come out?
We're going.
It's crazy too, Steve, because it does feel a lot like the teal truck. I mean, just driving.
Yeah. I mean, so far it feels like we've already drove it.
Shift's good.
Whoa! Brand new tires.
Oh yeah. Steve,
We say we take it to the lake and back.
Steve, you built another showstopper here, man. I'm just the man with the plan, but you're the guy that's putting it all together. So I think we definitely hit a home run here with this.
Yeah. Especially with that speedo working right out of the gate.
Yeah,
I like that.
Just need the RPMs to work, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Oh.
Well, the shocks.
Oh, we're still on
They're on full
max
soft.
stuff.
Yeah, that's why we're like, feels like we're floating right now.
Yeah. Just a quick crank.
Yeah. Yeah, I was driving my teal truck yesterday, and just tuned and loosened all my shocks up on it for whatever reason.
Oh, so it was doing the same
Yeah, I'm
thing.
over here a lot. Whoa, floating. Kind of like we are right now. Oh, yeah.
Man,
This thing
wild.
drives perfect, man.
I'm surprised how good that alignment is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the alignment's way better than the teal. Yeah, we need to tighten these shocks up
Yeah.
and shoot, man.
Man.
So maybe a couple more little things and she'll be ready to tune.
Oh, sounds good.
Got the blower, a little bit noisier with the cold air. The intake on it. It sounds like the ZR1.
whistle.
Yeah, it whistles
Yeah.
like the ZR1 did.
A lot of air coming in that filter. Wide open.
Just cruising. We don't have a real tune in this thing yet, guys, so we can't really get on it. Nor do I really want to. We're basically just driving the truck. It's the first time this thing's seen the road since we've got it done. And so far, man, this thing
Literally off the rack.
Steve's got the wire alignment
Yeah,
And a
first.
final inspect,
Yep.
and then we'll get it out, do some filming on it, KC detailing, and then we're taking this thing to TX2K here in a couple weeks.
So look out.
This is going to be the drive-around truck. We'll have it on display at TX2K. They won't let me enter it in the roll race, even though I'm just trying to replace my R8, but we'll see what happens when we get there.
Give her a wash out front.
I'm just going to do a park here. Look at that, Steve. It actually cooled down as we were driving. It doesn't get above like 160.
That's good.
Yeah.
And that's a 165 thermostat.
Yep, we got the AMP thermostat on this one. Remember my teal truck, it wouldn't fit.
That's right.
So this one's gonna run a little bit cooler. Guys, that's a wrap right there. That's a hell of a wrap too. How's it looking, Steve? We're gonna keep moving some fluid in there. We can probably put some a little bit more.
Yeah.
Teal is not the deal, baby.
Oh!
Teal is not the deal.
He's calling the ZL 1500 out.
Both wore our shirts today.
Oh man, we need to update the shirts, I guess. What do you think about it, Harry?
I think it's sick.
Yeah?
I'm hyped to see it run.
Oh man, I bet it makes a lot of power on Tuesday.
It felt like we drove it already going down the road.
It did, yeah, it drove just like the teal truck. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Okay guys, that'll do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the first drive out of the ZR 1500 truck. Next week, we're gonna be taking the ZR 1500 to get tuned on the dyno, and we'll see how much power this LT5 is making with the cam and the pulleys and E85 and meth and all kinds of stuff it's got going on. So we'll do that next week. So look for that to hit YouTube probably Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday. But hope you all have a great weekend, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll see you later.